Unraveling English. Irregular verbs in the passive voice. Hello, English learners. Welcome to another lesson in our series on grammar fundamentals. Today we're going to dig deeper into the world of verbs, focusing on irregular verbs in the passive voice. This can be a challenging concept, but don't worry, we'll walk through it together step by step. Before we dive into irregular verbs, let's quickly recap the passive voice. The passive voice is a grammatical construction where the subject of a sentence is the recipient of the action, rather than the one doing it. For instance, in the sentence, "The cake was eaten by the children," the cake, subject, receives the action of being eaten. Now let's talk about irregular verbs. Unlike regular verbs that follow a predictable pattern in their forms, like play, played, played, irregular verbs don't follow these rules. They can change their form in unique ways. For instance, the past tense of go is went and not goed. When we use irregular verbs in the passive voice, we use the past participle form of the irregular verb. This is the form that usually comes after have in perfect tenses, like have gone, have written, etc. For passive voice, it comes after be in various tenses. Let's see some examples. 1. The book was written by the author. Here, written is the past participle form of the irregular verb write. 2. The cake has been eaten by the children. In this sentence, eaten is the past participle form of eat. 3. The letter was sent by Sarah. Here, sent is the past participle form of send. Now it's your turn. Try to form sentences in the passive voice using these irregular verbs. See, break, choose. Don't forget to use the past participle form. And that's it for today's lesson on irregular verbs in passive voice. Remember, practice makes perfect. So keep practicing these structures until they feel natural. Thanks for joining us today, and as always, happy learning.